Scott, seeing how you feel. It didn't really. It didn't like record. Scott, seeing how you feel.
What's up, 745? This is Sky Ceiling. How you feeling? How you feeling, Katie?
I'm a little tired, but we're on the grind, girl.
This beam of light is interesting.
Holy.
Yeah. Anyways, we're doing a Rosebud Thorn.
We can. It wasn't in this.
This is
This is the talk. I labeled it. It's not labeled a chill. Okay, we planned the episode together. And I don't know why, but for some reason I didn't label it as Chill Pod or OG Pod. I just labeled it The Talk. And so that's what we're going to do it. I think it's more Chill Pod aesthetic.
Yeah.
Let's have it. This is the college talk. This is the last college talk we'll have, I guess, because I genuinely realized I hate talking about college more than anything in this world. But college, we talked about this earlier, but we're going to reiterate for the second part. College is where you find yourself. You establish yourself as a person. It's very important. The things you learn not only in school, like academic-wise, but the life skills you learn along the way, the friends you make, the relationships and connections you make are very, very important.
Yeah.
I think the struggle right now is not like at college, but how to get into said college.
The struggle is also at college too.
Oh yeah, that's a struggle too. And I've been talking about that all weekend because my cousins are in college now, and it's high-key a struggle.
What are they doing?
One of my cousins does band, like a marching band situation, and the other one, her major is economics and engineering. I think she double majored, I think.
Whoa.
Or no, maybe she didn't. I don't know. But she's trying to change it to mostly engineering. Because she got in through economics, but she wants to go engineering. Yeah, go Longhorns, UT Austin.
Oh, I see.
My other cousin, I don't know what he majors in, but I do know that he's going to chiropractic school.
Oh.
Yeah, and then my other cousin graduated UCLA.
Oh, wow.
I think he graduated in neuroscience, maybe. Or nursing. Something with an N in medical. And then we have, like, two second cousins, and they go to... And one of them is, like, majoring in, like, in internal affairs, because he wants to be a CIA agent.
Cool.
Or something like that. And the other one is doing neuroscience and wants to be a doctor.
I thought about that, working for, like, the CIA.
Yeah,
like
being
the FBI.
Yeah, I thought of being a police when I was really into my police shows. But I don't think anyone would take me seriously, and I don't think I would survive police school.
No.
So, yeah. That's a little awkward. But, college picking a major is apparently really hard. I have a college counselor, his name's Phil, he's the GOAT, but he's kind of pushing me to start picking. It's a little too early to pick in my mind, but it's just kind of idea what I would pick. I don't really know. I used to think when I was younger psychology, but then if you don't go to a grad school after that, what are you gonna do with psychology?
Therapist?
Well, if you don't go to grad school, I'm saying after that.
Oh, yeah. You gotta go to...
I was thinking if I would major in, like, economics and criminology. Because I like that stuff. FBI stuff.
What degree do you need, or what degree in college can you get that you don't need to go to grad school for?
Business.
What is that?
Well, a lot of times you don't have to go to grad school for it, but, like, okay, for example, like, you don't have to go to grad school to become an investment banker, I don't think.
Yeah, that's real.
But for most jobs, you do have to go to grad school.
Yeah.
Dude, college is it doesn't have to be the topic, but I think it's kind of crazy how we've all been convinced that there's only very few schools that are actually good when it's a complete sham and a lie. It's the same thing we talked about.
A lot of schools are really good.
Yeah, it's the same thing about clothes. It's all the name brand that we're all focused on. And I'm not shaming because I buy into the lie every single day too, but I'm just saying, just because it doesn't say the word Stanford or Harvard on it doesn't mean it's a bad school. There's so many small liberal arts schools that are just excellent. They just don't have the money to brand themselves.
Yeah. It's also like reputation, and like there's this YouTube ad about why your kids are not getting into an
Yes,
Ivy
that
League.
Asian guy.
Yeah,
The glasses.
Yeah, he's like chubbier.
Yeah,
And he's like, he talks about, I watched the ad, it's like it's like the Ivy Leagues are picking kids who they think will become famous and celebrities. So when they ask, oh, like, what school did you go to? Oh, it's Harvard. And then it's like a big cycle. And so he's like, if you want to get into an Ivy League, do something that'll make you famous.
Yeah.
But like beyond that, like, what was I saying?
Beyond just doing school to get famous, or getting into school because you just think to get famous.
What were you saying?
I was saying how we all bought into the fake brand name of schools.
Oh yeah. Like beyond that, all the other schools are really good.
Yeah, and there's so many smart kids in this world that none of them can all just go to an Ivy League or Stanford or whatever other school. So they have to go somewhere, and they're going to other great schools. So there's no shame in it. You should want to work hard or whatever to do it, but a lot of people put unnecessary pressure on it. Or, you know what I think is sad, actually, and Talia was telling me about this too, is you shouldn't be working your whole high school life and depending every experience on college. You shouldn't be living for that.
You know what sucks? It's like we hype up college so much, and we get there, and it like sucks.
Yeah, that would be suck. It's not even. I'm not even hyping up college for me. I'm hyping up getting into the college.
I just want to get away.
You want to go out of state?
Not out of state,
but just
away. Like Santa Barbara, San Diego.
Yeah, UCLA.
See, the thing about UCLA is if I get in, like if I get in, I might go. I would consider it.
Yeah.
It's pretty close. I would definitely not live with my parents.
Yeah. Really? Of course not.
No.
You would never.
No.
Yeah, I know.
My parents wouldn't let me live with them. But it would be nice because like if my friends are out of state, I could show them around.
Yeah.
You know, I know the campus really well. Yeah, I'm there like a lot.
Yeah, and also you apply one application for all the UCs. Check the box.
Yeah.
Check all of them. Might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think going through already starting this whole college, I don't know, making specific choices against your own interests, but because it'll look better for college, has been an internal battle of mine. Because there's so many things I'm interested in, but colleges don't really care about it. But I'm interested in it, so.
What do you mean? Like what interest?
I've been told to quit yearbook 100 times, thousands of times. But yearbook is the one thing I do for myself because I actually love it, and I've been told by everyone to quit it because it's so useless. But FOE ball and a college counselor
But
dude, you're gonna
that could be traded in for journalism or photography or something like that. It's useful.
Thank you. I need that. So yeah, I just think that nobody should live where they pick.
Oh, you should go into journalism. You'd be good at that.
Oh, really? You think?
Yeah.
Good, because I'm taking the class next year. Journalism, I feel like it's a little hard. Journalism's difficult.
Is that a concentration?
It's an elective. So you took research.
I did, yeah.
You took a research. It's just a lot of reading. Research.
No.
You got it. It's sciencey.
I'm not regretting picking research.
But if you go into an 11th grade, you can't play sport.
And for research?
If you take research, you can't play a sport also in 11th grade.
Why not?
Because it's too much of a time commitment. Research, you spend hours outside in the lab or whatever. They didn't tell you this? Who's your advisor? Day?
Makes rich.
Dog. They are doing you dirty then. What the?
I might switch into intro to music. Or not intro, intermediate. Yeah.
I was about to say.
But journalism sounds cool. Yeah. I don't know.
There's just so many things. See, there's so many things you can pick from. Pick from your heart. Don't pick research because you think, oh, colleges will like me because I did research.
Yeah, but I also thought research might benefit me because, if I really wanted to do, marine biology.
See, that's valid. That's valid because you're thinking for your future life. But if you're just doing it, you're gonna drop research later when you in life. But you just need to do it right now for a little quickie. For a quick little. I just need to say that I did this. Dog, don't be. And I'm saying it, and I'm also not saying it to just the camera, but I'm also saying it to myself, too.
Yeah.
Because you should really pick what you're interested in.
Yeah, that's real.
Because they'll be able to see. They'll be able to read you.
The thing that sucks is, people change.
Yeah.
My interests change so much,
so indecisive.
Often. It's, my biggest concern for college is, not that, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I don't want to choose the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And there's too many things to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
Or not too many things to choose from, but But like for me personally, it's ridiculous.
I think you and I have an issue. Like we like to do so many things. We kind of want to do it all.
Yeah.
And you can't.
Why can't we though?
High five. That's what I've been saying. My coach hasn't been on me to start cutting like certain activities. Why can't I do it all if I enjoy it all?
Yeah.
Because he says, "Oh, you won't be able to do it all at once." But what if I can, dog?
Yeah, but what if I can't?
Well, watch me do it then.
It's not an axiom. There's not like a postulate.
Yeah, there's just not
like there's no rule that says I can't. Childish Gambino, Donald Glover.
They did it all.
Actor, writer,
comedian,
producer, comedian,
poet,
musician.
Yeah.
Producer. Insane musician too.
Yeah.
And like insane actor, insane everything. Insane everything.
I'm saying you can do it all. Let me try to do it all.
Yeah.
Let me prove to you I can do it all.
Let me try or I'll
die trying. Yeah, die trying.
Let me do it or I'll die trying.
Exactly. Thank you. No, I've been saying this because it's not like I'm just doing this for college and I find all these activities burdensome. No, I love doing every activity that I put myself into, and I can do it for the rest of my life, and I love it. So why would I quit something I love doing? But apparently colleges, no. They want a pointy person who excels at one thing because they're lame and boring and can only talk about one thing. Grow up. When you talk to adults, you need to talk about multitudes of things.
Mm-hmm. It's like my brother talked to the music.
USC.
Yeah. And the USC said, "Oh yeah, I was also varsity track cross country. I dropped that, and if you drop that, maybe you get in."
Yeah.
But it's like, I dropped that, and then what if I don't get in?
Then I dropped something I love and I didn't get in, bro.
And also, it's like, in the like business world, I guess outside of college, it's like like a big part of business world is like your demeanor and like your manner.
Yes.
And so if you can talk with people, then they're more likely to refer business with you.
Yeah. And you need to be able to talk about many different things because many people have many different interests.
Yeah.
Imagine you only know so much about like your brain because you just decided that's what I want to focus on in life. The only thing you can talk about is your brain. You can talk about sports.
That sounds like
bands.
That sounds like Dr. Yoon, my mom's hip surgeon. Really famous hip surgeon, dude. He's a robot though.
Oh.
I've never met him. Apparently my mom didn't even speak to him. He was like, I took your bone, replaced it with this, and ball socket joint, put it like that. He didn't even make the sound, but like,
he's just a robot.
He's like, your surgery was a success. Thank you, goodbye. And it's like he gets business because he's the best.
Yes.
You know, but like. He would not survive if you just kicked him out on the street.
Exactly.
He doesn't know how to talk to people. He just knows how to do hip surgeries.
Exactly. So I think either you have to be well-rounded and be able to speak to people and be a people person, or you have to be so good at your craft, you're borderline autistic. You have to be the perfection of your craft, then you can sacrifice a little people personness. But if you're only like kind of the best at your craft, also not just like the best in your craft like at your college or at your high school. No, I'm talking about the world. Like you are it.
Yes, he is the dude.
You are him number one. Then you can sacrifice a little bit. But if you're not, dude, you better get that up. Yeah. Get a people person teaching coach or something because you need to get that. Yeah. Yeah, talk crazy. That's a funny impression you did.
Yeah, no, it's like, and I feel like same thing with the career. Yeah. Like. My dad has been doing the same thing not his whole life, but his whole... Actually, no, he was a teacher for 10 years.
What? Teaching what?
What?
Teaching what?
Sixth grade.
Really?
At Campbell Hall, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this.
And then, he started taking, financial night courses, and then he got his, business degree at Pepperdine or master's at Pepperdine. Something And then, what do you call it? Now he's a financial advisor, and we were talking about his lease on the building and how he rents it out or how he has to pay rent. I'm like, so he's like, oh yeah, probably like there's 4 years left plus another 3 years, so like 10 years in total, because it's been 3 years too. And then I'm like, oh, what are you gonna do? And he's like, I don't think we're gonna renew after that. And I'm like, what do you think you're gonna do after? And he's like, I have so many ideas, but it's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
What do you do? You know, my dad was kind of like you. He was very indecisive of what he wanted to do in life. So, I'll give you this crazy journey, hero's journey he went on. He went to college, thinking maybe pre-med, maybe math related.
Yeah.
He decided, let me be an engineer.
Whoa.
So he did 3 semesters of engineering, like school or whatever, or like he did that as his major or whatever. Then he decided, I can't, like, I can do the math, but I can't love it like these people love it.
I see.
So he said, gotta get out of that. So he did, I think he did like poli-sci or something. Then after school, he said, let me go into business. So he went to go to business school. So he went to this international business school because he wanted to travel too. Came back and he said, oh, maybe I want to go the philosophy route. He went to seminary. That's like church school. That's like trying to be a pastor type of thing. Then he said, actually, this is not for me, dog. So he went back to law school. Then he said, law school's good. He finished law school, but let me hit up investment banking. So he decided, goes to New York, becomes an investment banker. Decides, working from 3 a.m. or working from 9 a.m. to 3 a.m. is not my lifestyle. So he said, no, let me go back to law. So he goes to law, and he's been in law ever since. But now he says he wishes he did pre-med and just did med school.
But that's so much like school debt and
I think he made up for it, but I think like he loves his job more than anything. He loves doing it. But I think the med school debt scared him when he was younger.
Yeah.
Though he probably collected the same amount from business school and law school together.
Oh, amount of debt?
Yeah, I think he got pretty close to med school, definitely, right? Because business
How
school...
much debt do you think med school is? Do you think most med people break it down? $1 million?
I think at least 500,000.
You
Certainly.
You think the doctors make it back? Oh yeah.
Dr. Yoon made it back for sure.
I know, no. Dr. Yoon is balling.
I don't know if any regular pediatrician is making it back quickly. I think it takes some time. But I think if you're a surgeon, you're making it back. Plastics, you're making it back.
Oh yeah.
You're making it back. I don't know if any old doctor, think about some of the doctor's offices you see, like in Koreatown or Chinatown, where it's weird and sketchy. They're not making it back. You know they're not making it back. And some lawyers too. Where they have the huge what's it called?
Firm or
when they have the huge billboards.
Oh yeah.
And they're injured lawyers. That means they did the worst in law school. That might be hard to make back. Or they went to business school and they didn't have any successful businesses. You're not making it back. I think med school. If you go to law school and business school, you're getting close to how much med school.
I think my dad said that business school didn't even really teach him.
Yeah, that's what my dad said too. To be an investment banker, I don't think you even need to go to business school. I think my dad just kind of wanted to get the background of it. Yeah. But my dad also wanted an excuse to travel the world using a loan from a bank. So he got to go to Singapore, London, France, and Vietnam, I think.
Wow.
So yeah, go to INSEAD Business School.
What time is it?
I don't know, but that's kind of our college talk. It was very chill pod. Went through occupations, colleges, etc. It's a hard choice you have to make, but I think everyone will find it and they'll find their calling.
Yeah, everyone has a calling. They'll find it eventually.
Yeah, and maybe your calling is to do everything. There are some people like that who do everything. There's a random Asian guy who was in the military, an astronaut, and a doctor.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And a lawyer, I think, too.
That's
crazy.
You
caught it. Maybe that was Dr. Yoon.
No, it was not.
Okay,
keep on keeping on.
Bye, dog.